What's up, motherfucker?
Hold up, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
People that are in those training rooms with him know how good
Because he just knocks dudes out real quick in the first round.
Yeah, but now we're gonna get a good. I might fuck with this guy. He just, to me, I thought he was a con artist.
No,
just based off his look.
They're edge. Holy shit! What the hell just happened? I said all that and they couldn't hear nothing.
Oh,
I was
dang.
muted.
Well, here, Chris, may I? What's up, motherfuckers?
Welcome to Gonzo'S Wrestling Room. I had the damn thing muted. Fuck, that sucks. But anyway, got IPW Tag Team Champion Savage Love, Dalton Love, and Luke Savage in the house.
Yes,
Tony
sir.
Gonzo'S is with me. Should be a great show. How you guys been doing?
We're good. How are you guys doing? Thanks for having us on.
Thank you, man.
Oh, no problem.
Excited to talk some wrestling.
Wrestling.
We'll start off. I just wanted to tell you guys from the first time we saw you guys live to now, you guys were just going like this.
Yeah,
So-
I agree. Yeah, like practicing and just getting experience, ring time. You can tell each match we're in, I feel like we're getting better and better.
Just got to keep the grind going.
John says hi.
Hi, John.
What up, John?
Marcus Fine's in the house.
What's up, Marcus?
Go ahead, Dad.
Hey, well, yeah, I was going to ask him that. I know you guys started. I mean, I know you guys trained with IPW, but you guys started training over at WCWO. What's the biggest change do you see in yourselves? I mean, going over there, and is there any one thing you could say that's helped you?
Yeah. Since going to WCWO, we've been training almost every Tuesday and then working there every Friday. And I mean, training with Jake and Joey, like it's great training there. I wish we could get there more, but I mean, it is an hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
Wish we could be there more, but from the times we are there, definitely improve, learn something new each and every practice.
Marcus Fine says in the time that I've seen you guys, you have improved a bunch.
Well,
Thank you,
appreciate
Marcus.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great what they do at WCW. I mean, they've got like 2, sometimes 3 rings, breaking the group up into Joey takes some guys, Jake Oman takes some guys, and you just learn something new every time you're there.
Yeah, that's cool. How you like doing a show weekly?
I love it.
It's awesome, man. I love working every week. It's
How
great.
does it differ getting prepared for a weekly show instead of a monthly show?
I mean, with the weekly shows, you really never know what. I mean, you go for WCWO, and then we kind of have a meeting, and he tells you what you're doing, and it's great because you don't have time to prepare. So it's you go out there and you got to perform. You got to be on your A game each week, each time you go out there.
Yeah, because I'd say if you have a month, you have a lot of time. You can practice and decide what you're going to do, and especially if you already know who your opponent is.
Right, and I think that also helps Fridays. Like that's how we're getting better too. Just like going out there, getting fed to the wolves, and having to
Figure it out.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of good competitors there, definitely. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they got good talent.
For sure.
and they got a good mixture. They got some older talent, some younger talent. So yeah, they got a real good group over there.
Well, if you go there on a Friday night, you never know who you're going to see either. That's one thing I like about it.
It switches up.
Yeah, it switches up so much. So you can go one Friday. The next time you go, you might not see 2 or 3 of the guys that you saw the last time you was there.
Yeah, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago. Congo Kong was there.
Yeah,
that was cool getting to talk to him for a little
That
bit.
was the show we was. I think that was the show we was. Was that 2 weeks ago or was that 3? It was at the end of the month show.
They all run together after a while.
Congo Kong was there.
Yeah, we was there for Congo Kong.
He was chopping. They were chopping the shit out of Dutch Boy and JB.
Speaking of them too, I think they're in the WCWO tag team tournament, and hopefully if they run into us in the finals, we're beating them, and we're not only going to be the IPW tag team champions, but we're going to be the WCWO tag team champions as well.
Speaking of that starts this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
We face, I think,
Juwan and Jordan James.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're both champions themselves right now.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah, that'll be a tough match.
It'll be fun.
For sure.
We'll teach them what Savage Love is all about.
Now, is this tag team tournament, is it like so many weeks, or how are they doing this?
I believe it's going to be each week is a round, and then eventually, so it'd be like 3 weeks out. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but you'll see us in the finals, that's for sure.
I thought that's what he was going to do with like the Young Guns tournament. I thought it was going to be like multiple weeks, and then I found out it was all in one day, and I was like,
yeah, last week, see, they had a play-in round that started, and yeah. So I don't think it officially started last week, but our match wasn't part of the tournament last week.
yeah, because Mike King said he didn't have a match last week because we was at that fundraiser helping him, and he said it was this week when it was going to be.
Yeah.
Bruce McGar said, "Where is Lily?"
Oh, gee, he's always asking about Lily. How to pop him one.
You think it's a big advantage getting to wrestle every week?
Hell yeah. Yeah. It's great. I mean, every Friday getting to go there, hone your craft against different talent. And it's cool because, I mean, it is an hour and a half drive, but it's not like, sometimes we're driving 2-3 hours away, which I mean, got to do what you got to do, but I'm glad it's here in Indy.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Yeah, because we're going 3 hours this weekend to Jeffersonville for a show on Saturday.
What show's that?
That Flex for Bubba 2.
Okay, I think I've seen that.
Benefit show for a kid that has epilepsy.
Heck yeah.
Epilepsy and autism, and he has to have like 3 brain surgeries.
Damn.
Oh,
They're
man.
doing a big show for him. We're going down there and going to stream it for him.
That's cool that you guys are going down there, though. It's cool that they're doing a benefit show for him, too.
Yeah, Rikishi's going to be there.
I think I've seen the flyer for that on Facebook.
Big quiche.
He'll be at that one, and then we'll see him the next week. DCCW's show. He's gonna be there.
Yeah, I got to meet Rikishi when I was real young. My dad brought him in for a show, and it was cool, like seeing him. As a little kid, it was seeing the guy that you watch on TV.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You got the WCW. You got your tag team tournament Friday. Then Saturday, you guys are defending your IPW titles, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're facing
Cody Hawk and DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun wrestling Cody Hawk. We'll get to teach him how to wrestle a little bit. So.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That DNA is a big guy.
Oh, yeah.
He sent me the tag team bracket.
Oh yeah, sweet. That's cool. I'm trying to think of all the teams that are in that. I know like Jawan and Jordan because we're facing them, and then
Ruthless Domination.
Ruthless Domination.
I remember looking at it the other day. Like, here it is. I can't remember.
M2P.
M2P, yeah.
Yeah. TJ Powers and Von Kane was wrestled the Knights of Vanguard in like the playing round.
Yeah. I don't know who won that match.
The winner of that wrestles Ruthless Aggression. You got Savage Love against Jordan and Jawan.
Jackson Timmy and
Dutch Boy and JB against the Highlight Reel.
Did you guys watch that match?
No.
I know. I'm pretty sure Dutch Boy
Did you watch
and JB
that?
won, but
No, I did not.
We was at Greek's Pizza that night, and when we got home. We got home. We did a watch along for the SmackDown and Hall of Fame.
oh yeah, that was cool. The Undertaker's Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Then you have M2P against JKO and King.
Probably be a few chops in that match.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a good tournament. I'm glad they're having the tournament. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Highlight Reel got their titles vacated because they hit Big Pete in the head with a brick or something. It's time for new champions anyway, and I think Savage Love is going to be that.
They say
It's time.
They say they didn't do it.
I'm not real sure. I know it wasn't us.
Marcus Fine said Dutch Boy and Jay won via count out.
Got you. Dutch Boy and JB.
Yeah, we're coming for
Calling
it. If
you
you
out.
guys make it to the finals, we'll see you there.
Yep.
That'd be a good match.
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully, we can get back down to WCWO again here real soon. That was the first time we'd been down in, well, probably a couple months.
Yeah.
They run a good show every week, and I know that's got to be hard. Like Joey does a great job being able and getting everyone on the card, putting good matches on the card, and their production. It's great too. It's nice.
The end of the month show we went to, it was a good show. It was a little bit longer than their shows are usually, but still, I mean, every match on it was good.
Was that the one with the death match at the end?
Yeah, had pieces of glass flying everywhere. Every time they would throw a punch, you could see a little piece of glass just flying.
Damn.
I was waiting for somebody to get hit in the eye with one. I mean, it was just every time.
It's glass flying. I think a death match, that'd be a fun match. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do them every damn week or every month, but
some of them, man, who is Del Patrick's? He loves that shit. I'm like, man, I don't know, getting hit with light bulbs and shit. Fuck that.
right.
Yeah.
We went to an IWA show, and of course there was plenty of death matches. I think Del Patrick's, it was him and John Wayne Murdoch, so that was a good match.
I got chopped a couple times. That was enough.
Yeah. Dude, what was that thing that they were sticking in each other?
Like the gusset plates or
Oh
whatever.
my
yeah.
God. Blood started shooting everywhere.
Pogo's walking around talking to the crowd, and he has a tack sticking out of the back of his head.
Yeah, we got to talk to Johnny Wade. He was in that match too, and he was telling us about how he had thumbtacks in his palms and stuff. That doesn't sound fun, I guess, but I'd still like to do one eventually.
After you guys defend your titles Saturday night, who would be next in line to contend for the IPW titles?
See, I think after we beat what was it? Southern Discomfort. They wrestled at OVW. We beat them in a steel cage match to win the titles, and then we issued an open challenge the next month, and out came the Russians. We put the whooping on them, and then now we've got Cody Hawk and DNA, and I mean that's going to be a tough match, but I'm pretty damn sure Savage Love is going to come out on top, retain, and then after that, whoever wants a crack at it, they can come get some. I mean,
we're taking all takers, so if you
anybody and everybody.
Yep.
Within a few weeks, you could have WCWO tag titles as well.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're doing good as a tag team. Savage Love is, we're getting out there.
Have you guys wrestled at any other promotions as a tag team besides IPW and WCWO?
We wrestled at MCIW as a tag team a while back ago, but I mean we're taking bookings, so
is that Bobo's promotion?
Yeah, that's Bobo's promotion. Yeah. If any,
because you guys were on a show there coming up, aren't you?
Yep, I think the 23rd. Yeah, we got MCIW there.
So I thought I saw a flyer for it.
Yeah,
if you're looking for a tag team, get a hold of them. I think you can get a hold of them on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Bruce McGar. Pogo is so old he can't feel anything. And he has. TJ Baker has been calling you boys out.
Oh, we've had a run-in with TJ Baker.
I'll tell you what.
We'll give him his match anytime. We'll put our titles on the line against him and his little dorky friend. I mean,
I saw he was in the comment section on one of the posts that I made advertise you guys were going to be on.
Yeah, he's always running his mouth.
Always.
I mean, he knows what we're about.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have already beat him once as a tag team.
Right, yeah. We faced
the two TJs.
TJ Kemp, yeah.
Because that was the show we was at.
Yeah.
So he's still wanting some more of you guys.
He can never get enough.
I don't blame him.
Go ahead, Deb.
You guys have had a lot of success here recently in IPW.
Oh yeah. The IPW shows, they just keep getting better too. I mean, we're getting more and more people each month.
Yeah, we was at that show you guys were at, and you guys definitely got the biggest, pop. I thought.
Oh yeah.
And then since then, I haven't. Seems like you guys just keep getting more popular. So seems like
that's our first home IPW. It's the fans there. I mean, they back us 100%. It's great.
The fans there are loyal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys got good. IPW's got good fans. There's no doubt about that.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, they were on that show we went to. Fans were into it. Or that little girl started crying after TJ Kemp scared the shit out of her. She went to try to shake his hand, and he kind of went like that in her face. This girl's probably what, 3 years old?
No, I don't think she was that old.
Dang.
And she just started crying. And then the mom's mad, and she was cussing TJ the whole time you guys were wrestling. She was cussing him the whole match.
Yeah, TJ, I think he's coming back this show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he'll be back this week.
Yeah, he's going to be there. I seen it where it said that.
Brent Coons, our fans are the best.
That's crazy. I mean, we draw a good crowd at IPW, but I still think there's lots of people in Muncie that don't know that there's wrestling in Muncie. There's 2 promotions in Muncie, and I feel like a lot of fans still don't know. And that, I mean, there's just potential, a lot of potential for here in Muncie.
Oh, I agree with you, because I'll talk to people and they don't even realize that there's shows going on.
Right.
Because I was like, I'm doing a show broadcasting a show in Muncie. They're like, we have wrestling in Muncie. I'm like, yeah, there's two places that have wrestling.
Right. Yeah. People don't know about it. I mean, and that's, us as wrestlers, you guys and the promoters, that's our job to try to get more people to.
And like we go to other shows, and most shows don't have near the amount of fans that IPW and DCCW have.
Yeah, Muncie's a wrestling town.
I mean, out of all the shows we went to, that's usually that's been about the 2 biggest crowds.
You know, it would probably get some more people in there if we got some beer going.
we was show in Kokomo, and they sold beer.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I know some of them do.
Me and Luke, we went to Warrior Wrestling with Killer Cross and like Thunder Rosa, and they were serving beer there.
Yeah.
And the crowd was wild. It was a good crowd.
I wanted to go to that show.
Yeah.
We was over at the church at WTF.
I've heard they've run some good shows.
Yeah.
I haven't worked for them. I'd like to,
but real nice facility, man. The venue's awesome. They have 2 big screens video screens they use and stuff. It's real good production.
Right on.
We've been there twice, and I'm sure we'll probably be back next show.
They run monthly.
Yeah. Well, he didn't run in what? He didn't run in January or February, but then after that, he's pretty much monthly, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got that place in Fortville. But he also runs a couple shows, 2 or 3 shows a year in Carmel too at a church. So because their next show is May 14th, I believe, in Carmel.
So they run. Hold on, they run in Carmel, and is that the only place they're running, or they run other
Fortville also.
Fortville?
Yep. And that Fortville facility is the nicest facility we've been in.
Heck yeah.
As far as independent places, I mean, that's the nicest facility by far,
Right.
man. It's beautiful.
I haven't seen the what is it? Where's DCCW running now? The
National Guard
Armory. Is it a pretty good venue?
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
it's nice. It's one of them venues where it's everything's intimate. You're right there on it.
That's the
It's pretty
best
cool,
when
yeah.
all the fans can be up close and makes it feel more lively. When
It can hold, I don't know, I think they say it'd be squeezing, but I think it can hold 500 or 600 people.
heck
But
yeah.
it'd be squeezing. But they had one night for Rock and Roll Express, they probably had close to 300, and it was still pretty comfortable in there. But it was good.
That's nice.
And that's why I say we have Muncie's a wrestling town, because there was around 300 there for that show, and I'd heard you guys had it around 100 to 120, 130, something like that on the same night. That just shows you. I mean,
Right.
that shows you how much wrestling is in town. But you also, like you said, there's a lot of people in the town that don't even know that there's wrestling you can
Right.
go watch.
It's a college town. I mean,
it's
we
kind
got
of
Ball
weird.
State
It's
here.
weird because you get better crowds in most towns, but there's a lot of people here in Muncie that don't.
Still don't know. That's just that there's potential for even bigger shows.
For sure.
Well, and I think that's something where I think some of that is because right now everybody depends so much on social media to advertise. Well,
Right.
you have some people that don't get on social media, so they don't ever see it. I think if we keep doing the stuff on social media, but I think you get back to hanging flyers up places.
Yeah, me
That
and
way,
Lily, we
I
went
think you're gonna
through-
get some of the older fans, plus some fans that don't have internet or stuff.
right.
I mean, there's some people. I mean,
And even the people that
hate
do
to
have
say it, they're just
social
not
media-
privileged enough to be able to afford internet, so they don't get to see that stuff. But they go to a gas station, they'll see that flyer hanging there on the door.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean, like you said, social media and passing out the flyers. I don't know how much it costs, but even radio ads, billboards. I mean,
Yeah, back in the day, because we helped promote a few shows with Ross Center and a guy named Jason Maples, and we was lucky enough. There was a guy at I can't think of the name of the radio station, one that's in Hartford City in Muncie, the rock station. I think it's 93.5.
yeah, 93.5.
Yeah, they always promoted our stuff for free. But I mean, I'm not saying they didn't give us 1,000 commercials. It was just the DJ that liked us, that liked wrestling. He went during his show. He'd mentioned a couple of times.
What was his name? Was it Brian?
I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you. That was about 2012. So I'm not real sure.
I remember they did a contest. It was like a dress up as your favorite wrestler contest. Max did it 93.5, and I did it when I was a kid. I dressed up as Sting, and I won, and I got to go backstage at a WWE event, meet CM Punk, Mr. Kennedy, and Teddy Long. So that was pretty damn cool.
Oh, that'd been cool.
Oh yeah, it was before CM Punk was like CM Punk. It was I think this was like 2006 maybe.
Because I remember when we started taking Austin to some independent shows, it was from where me or Dad saw flyers somewhere. It wasn't from being on social media.
Yeah, back then they didn't even advertise.
I mean,
that much
hell,
on social
I
media.
remember we went to a show in Converse that first time. We were driving around, and all of a sudden there's this little building like in the middle of nowhere, and there's a wrestling show going on
Heck yeah.
that had Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and
Dang.
I think he was the only name at that one.
Well, see, and that's a lot of the guys that you guys know now. I mean, Jake Oman was on some of those shows.
Yeah.
Because he wrestles for Maples. Mike King, he wrestles for Maples and them guys. So we've seen a lot of those guys back then. Matter of fact, we had a birthday party at Ross Center with before a wrestling show, and they put on a match for Austin and stuff, and Austin got the pin, and it actually was Mike King who Austin got
Off the top rope, gave him a splash.
Hell yeah. That's cool. Yeah, Maples, he's running Heroes and Legends here soon, right? I don't remember what date it is.
23rd, 24th or 4th.
Yeah, 23rd. Friday night they got some kind of, I don't know. It's not a wrestling show, but comedians and stuff, and then Saturdays is the main show.
Yeah.
We went to it. About? Fuck, man, it's been a long time now. I keep thinking it's just a few years ago, but it's probably been 10 years since we went to that.
I'm gonna say at least 8.
I think I remember you guys telling me you guys like helped him promote that show or something like that.
Not,
No, not the Heroes and Legends. We helped them promote a couple at Ross Center.
Different show. Yeah.
We done one at Ross Center where it was man. Who was it? We had Rosie?
Rosie had Zach Gowan, had Scotty Too Hottie,
That's Scotty Too Hottie.
Dang.
and
Jimmy Jacobs.
Jimmy Jacobs, Jake Oman was there, Mike King, a bunch
The
of
vampire guy.
Like Vampiro?
no,
Kevin Thorne.
Yes.
Oh, Kevin Thorne.
Yes, Kevin Thorne. He was there.
yeah, because we was already booked, and he wanted to get on the show, and he wanted, I forget his price, but anyway, I said no because I was the one handling the money at that point because it was our show. I said we've already spent more than we planned on spending, so I said no. So he asked if he could come for free as long as he could come sell shirts and stuff. So we said yeah, sure. You can
Heck
come
yeah.
sell. You can come sell
What's
your
up,
stuff.
Jeremy? Glad you're on watching, bud.
But he did have a bad attitude at the show.
Kevin Thorne.
yeah, he was.
Someone we used to train with. He said when he was a kid, he went up to Kevin Thorne with a piece of paper and asked him for his autograph. And Kevin Thorne looked at him and said, "I don't sign that shit."
Yeah,
I was like, "Damn, man."
that's a true story.
I seen that firsthand. He was not a very nice guy.
was it
Jeez.
somebody from Muncie?
Yeah, it was.
It might have been at that show actually.
Probably was.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he said it was with Rosie and
yeah.
Yeah.
It was at
And
that,
Zach
I was
Gowan
gonna say it was
said-
at that show. It
must
was
have
at
been that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't sign that shit.
we did the show out on the baseball diamond,
Huh.
and unfortunately, it was in September, like September 12th or something like that on a Saturday, and of course, it had to be the day that was 50 degrees and lightly mist and rain
Damn. Yeah.
about all day. We did decent, but I think we could have did better.
If the weather was better.
Yeah, I think we would have did a lot better. But
Austin got sick, had to leave like one match into the show and was at the hospital.
Oh,
He ended up- Austin ended up in the hospital overnight.
Yep.
Damn.
So me and Austin missed the show. Scotty Too Hottie was one of his favorites.
Yeah.
But Scotty Too Hottie came out and talked to him for a minute and took a picture with him before we left to leave because he was sick.
Scotty Tuati, yeah, that's a good dude. We went to
The seminar.
his seminar over at OVW, and he had a lot of good information to give us.
Well, yeah, I bet because he was a trainer over at NXT. Had just quit. Yeah.
Who else was Doug Basham and Al Snow?
Al Snow, yeah.
Was it Doug or
Yeah, I think it was Doug, yeah. And then
Did you get to work any with Al Snow?
no?
Nah, it was kind of like he was kind of in the back and let Scotty Tuhati pretty much.
I think
do
that
the
would be a
whole
cool
thing.
seminar to
Yeah.
go to. Al Snow one.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Eventually, we're gonna get back over there at OVW and hopefully start wrestling there.
Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of Indiana talent wrestling over OVW.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Kripke and
DNA, Southern Discomfort. I know they wrestle there. Ari.
yep.
Hollywood House was on OVW
Yeah.
with Sam Knight.
I saw that. Yeah.
Kripke actually wore a GWR shirt on OVW.
Oh hell yeah, that's nice of him. That's cool.
Hey, you guys might want to know this. I believe it's in Tennessee. Chris would know maybe for sure. But Ricky Morton said that you can come to the school of Morton for free.
Oh really?
Dang.
Yes.
That's an opportunity you can't pass up.
For
But
sure.
when you go there, you learn everything. You learn production. You learn everything.
Dang.
Yeah, do commentary, everything. I'm thinking about going trying to get down there a few times.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What do you know? What days they train?
No, but he gave me a phone number, and they have a Facebook page
Right on.
where you can get
okay.
information.
Wait, where is it at? Where is it?
It's in Tennessee, but I'm not sure the exact town.
Okay.
I was actually on the Facebook page looking at it last night. But
And
now I
then-
can't remember what days they're open. It said their hours and everything on there.
Dang, I have to. check it out.
We was also told about the other day about Jimmy Valiant that he has a free day on Sundays.
Oh yeah, that's
People
cool.
can go- And I forget was that in Virginia, Chris?
I
West Virginia.
I think so. I think so. If Marcus Fine is still in here, he'll tell us because
Yeah.
he looked it up. He's the one that told us yesterday.
Yeah, he was the one that told us the other day. Yeah.
If you need to know anything about wrestling,
He knows
especially
it. Yeah.
especially the state of Indiana, you talk to Marcus Fine.
yeah.
He even goes out of state. He was in Illinois over the weekend. They went to a show.
Damn, yeah.
That was his first time going to a show in Illinois.
Super fan. I've seen him a few different places. I mean, especially WCW. I see him. there often.
He's there like every time.
He's about everywhere you go. He's at WCWO every time we go. Almost every time, especially unless the weather's bad.
Yeah.
Summit Pro there in Greenfield. He's at
Seen
every
him
one of
there
them.
too.
Yeah, I think he's planning on going to Kokomo this Saturday and then Greenfield Sunday, I believe.
It's West Virginia.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Thank you, Bruce. There's Marcus Fine. There it is. It's in Virginia Boogie Wrestling Camp Sunday 12 to 4.
You'd have to go check that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any tag teams like other promotions that you've seen that you guys would like to compete against?
Yeah, I mean, there's I don't know if you guys Supreme Wrestling, you know them. I think they're in Madison, Indiana. You got Draven and Gaston LaRue. I mean,
Yep. Okay. Yep. I've seen some of the flyers and stuff.
yeah, I know Gaston's our champion right now. We'd like to take them on. I wanted to we're getting to wrestle Cody Hawk next week or here soon. But I wanted to. It'd be cool to face 5 Most Wanted with Cody Hawk and Sean Casey.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Man, I feel like tag team wrestling, it's not, there's not a whole lot of tag teams. I mean, it's coming back, don't get me wrong, but
I know Del Patrick's and Brett Havoc have a tag team. I think that'd be a good match.
yeah, that would.
You guys,
They're called the Beautiful Jackass.
Beautiful Jack. Yeah.
I like that.
Even at WCWO, there's still a couple tag teams that we haven't faced yet.
JB even Dutch.
Yeah, we're coming for them.
I'd like to see that too.
Yeah, I would. I'd definitely like to see that.
Then that Ruthless Domination. I don't know. It'd be cool to see who advances in this tournament and who we get to face coming up.
Marcus is the man. Is there any other, or you got anything booked besides WCW and IPW coming up?
Yeah. On April, like I said, April 23rd, MCIW. And then April 30th, wrestling at New Gen Wrestling, I believe is what it's called. New Gen Wrestling, yeah.
Is that Crawfordsville? I'm thinking of a different one, I think.
It's shoot. It might be Crawfordsville. I don't know. I have to look. I've got them all written down, but hard for me to keep them all.
Terry Coon says King Kong, Mike King and Congo Kong.
Yep.
That's what they're been wrestling as a tag team called King Kong.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
Let's go.
Yeah, maybe we'll see them in the finals. You don't know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Have you guys been in the ring with Congo Kong yet?
Hey, I was right.
No.
Well, we did before we even had our first match, we did a Congo Kong seminar. Him and Madman Fulton, we did a seminar with them. That was before we even had our first actual match. I like Congo Kong. He's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down to the MGW to do a live show there.
Yeah, I think it's the 30th.
Yeah.
They're having their next show there.
Yep.
Yeah, we're wanting to get in over to it's a promotion that Congo Kong works for.
Funkified.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
Funkified, yeah.
They always look like, every time I see videos and stuff, it always looks like it's full house.
Isn't it like FWF? Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Yeah. I'd like
Yeah,
to. Go too, yeah.
They do a lot of shows. They do about
different places. It's all up like northern Indiana. But
Isn't there another one, FTW? I think. Isn't that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
There's a WTF.
Or WTF?
That's
the
what it
church.
is. That's the.
That's the one
Okay.
in Fortville, and then Carmel.
What's his name at WTF, Chris?
Oh, you had to ask me. Rich.
Is it that Rich Abbott? Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Yeah,
Yep.
you guys should contact him. I think you guys would fit in well there.
Yeah, we'll get on that. I mean, I
Yeah,
think I've
never-
messaged him before actually, but
Well, message him again, and then when we see him, we'll say something to him.
hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I think you guys would fit in good there, and then he brings in some pretty decent talent too. So
Yeah, I've seen their stuff on Facebook and stuff.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm trying to wrestle like everywhere I can. You know, wrestle as much as I can, get as much ring time as I can, experience exposure.
Is there any big differences from wrestling like in Indiana and then if you go to another state?
Like especially like if it's your first time wrestling debuting there, you never really know what to expect. But I don't know. I think I've wrestled for some like ASWA in Ohio, and they drew like a 400 crowd, and then I've wrestled at other places in Ohio that 20 people. So it really it's hit and miss. I think everywhere you go, it's going to be hit and miss.
I'd like to go do a couple of shows out of the state of Indiana just to see different wrestlers.
Yeah, for sure.
well, that's the thing. We're going to Jeffersonville Saturday, and I've looked at the card. We're going to get to see some people we haven't seen before. So I like that. Like that. And see, also, I don't know if you guys know this. You may. Jeffersonville has a place that runs a show every Friday night. Also,
Oh yeah.
I don't
Shoot,
remember.
I think there's a couple companies that run in Jeffersonville, if I'm not mistaken. I know like IWA used to run there.
And then they're like HCW is what we're going to.
HCW.
High Octane or something.
Yeah, high octane. But I know there's one there that runs every Friday night.
Bruce McGar said WTF draws a good crowds too. Yeah, you're right, Bruce. Last 2 times we've been there, they've had a real good crowds.
Well, I'll tell you who's picking up is that Warrior Pro Wrestling. The last 2 times we've been there, they've been they probably 200, and then the next time was about probably 250. So they're growing.
Okay, I just saw they posted that they're having Cody Hawk run a seminar there.
Yeah,
That'll be a good opportunity for.
I think April 23rd or 24th, whatever that Sunday.
April 24th.
Yep.
I have it on the calendar over there.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be at that show.
At that show.
We got like this weekend. We're doing 2 shows. We're booked about every weekend. Well, yeah, we're booked every weekend.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Well, this week we're doing Saturday in Jeffersonville, Sunday in Greenfield, and then next week is DCCW for the Muncie Central Wrestling team.
Greenfield, you guys going to Summit Pro?
Yep. Are you wrestling there again?
No, not
this
Sunday, not this time, but I'll be back there again eventually.
Yeah, we're going there Sunday.
Last time we was there, you was there, and
yeah,
didn't have a huge crowd, but it grew about double from the last time. So I mean, that was only like the 3rd show. So I mean, it looks like they're picking up too. So
right.
Marcus Fine said, "I know you need in Kentucky. You need a license. Do you need a license to work in Ohio?"
No, you don't. I think that Kentucky,
Kentucky.
I believe Kentucky, and I could be wrong on this, but I want to say Alabama. You might have to have one as well, but don't quote me on that.
A license. That's weird to me. You have to have a license.
Yeah, you have to have a pro wrestling license. You have to have a license for even MMA in Kentucky and stuff.
yeah, it's they have it classified just like boxing and stuff. Yeah, you have a license.
So you have to go through like the athletic commission. And
They have athletic commission.
Yeah.
I wonder if we would have to do that, go through bullshit to try to be able to commentate.
I don't think you guys would have to. I think it's only like people that get in the ring, maybe managers, referees, of course, wrestlers.
Yeah, because I'd heard some people say you had to have a license in Kentucky. I was like, well, I never heard anybody having to have a professional wrestling license.
Yeah,
Did Ian Rotten? Is that the reason why?
that's what. Yeah,
That's what they say, right?
like Jim Cornette says the reason why you have to have one in Kentucky is because IWA. But I mean, that's Jim Cornette.
yeah.
Who knows?
You never know. You never know what Jim Cornette's going to say. Bruce says Buck is doing a wonderful job with WPW, and I agree, Bruce, because like we said, that crowd was big. We went first time had a good crowd, and the second time was even bigger crowd. They had to put more chairs out. So
Oh yeah.
You see that? What's her? I think Logan.
Yeah, that was that
with,
show. Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of the.
Oh yeah, she
bad.
smoked that ring post.
Yeah, people want to say wrestling's fake. Just take a look at that. I mean, that's a broken face. That's not fake.
Oh, no. Yeah, we were at that show. That was our second time being there at Warrior Pro. They put on a good show. They have a good production. They have a nice entrance thing. They have a big screen where when you come out, they put you up on the big screen and stuff.
Yeah, nice facility.
Yeah.
I wrestled once there I did like a Royal Rumble there, and it was cool.
And they have the ability to expand that to make that building bigger, because that building's like cut. They just got like partitions or whatever, and you can open it up, and you got a whole nother building the same size.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like you said, though, I like they
Yeah.
condense it down so it's more compact.
And when you start getting a standing room only for like 6 months straight or something, then maybe expand it a little bit bigger. But wait till you have a crowd big enough to.
Right.
If you look around, and I'm not a wrestler, but I would say if you get in the ring and you look around and you see a bunch of empty seats,
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah. Or if you look around and it looks like it's a sold out crowd, even if it's only 70 people in a real small building, it probably seems like 200 or 300 people when the whole crowd's into it.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Chris, did you tell these guys about us getting in trouble for putting over the WCWO show?
No, I haven't told them that yet.
Yeah,
You guys got in trouble.
Yeah, it said that we were falsely advertising something being better than what it was. How can your opinion be falsely advertising?
Wait, by like Facebook or something?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
we figured
somebody had to complain. I put a post out about it, about that madness that end of the month show. About how it was a good show. We even talked about your guys' match on. It was there, and oh man, yeah,
it got taken off.
They said it was getting taken off on three different posts. I've never went and looked, but it's still, some of them are still up there, but I think some of them got took off.
Dang.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I never heard of such thing.
Yeah, I hadn't either, but hey, that's the world we live in today.
Yeah, you can get anything taken down now.
Cancel culture or cancel.
I mean, it was just opinion. All we said is we thought WCWO was one of the best organizations in the state, with the way they run every week, and with the trainers they have, and just they have a great setup.
Right.
I didn't say one of the best. I said the best. I mean, but I also said my opinion. I said the fact that they run weekly. I thought, and with the storylines and stuff, I said personally I really like it, and I thought it was the best promotion in Indiana. That was just my opinion. It ain't like that I'm the top guy in the world and that's a stamp of approval and nobody else.
Yeah,
close. That was just my opinion. And that show you guys put on was great. There was like 5 matches on there. It could have been matches or not. I thought your guys' match was excellent. I thought it could have been matches or not.
Yep.
I thought it was really good. But there was a lot of good matches on that show.
Oh yeah.
And for $12, I mean, heck, to me, you can't beat it. So
right, I know, I agree.
But there's a lot of good promotions. I'm not,
I wish we had wrestling every Friday night here in Muncie. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, like I said, it's awesome as a wrestler to be able to go out there and
wrestle
every Friday.
If we lived closer to WCWO, we'd be there every Friday.
Yeah, it's worth the $12.
But when you live an hour 20 minutes away, sometimes it's harder to get there. But if we had wrestling every Friday in Muncie, we'd be. If I couldn't make it, I know he would be there.
Ain't no doubt about it. But
he ain't missing.
But we haven't been to really a bad show. Whether we went as a spectator or broadcasting. All the shows are good. And worth the money. Indiana's doing real well. I think we got a lot of good wrestling.
Yeah.
Just to have even 2 promotions in Muncie though is,
shoot, it's been. I don't even know if there's ever been 2 promotions running. There has been, but that's been years ago.
I'm just we're just lucky that we even have like this in
even
hometown.
Right.
Even years ago when there was 2. Was both of them I only know. I think there was 2 shows running in Muncie, but I don't know if they were both based out of Muncie.
Yeah, maybe
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Not sure either.
I never remember being like two promotions based out of here until the last few years.
Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, but I'm not sure.
Muncie is get Lafayette had two for a while.
Yeah, that one was in Lafayette was what's his name? The wrestler we really like.
Kripke?
No,
Hadley.
not Hadley, the other guy. I'm terrible, terrible names, guys.
I know, like, doesn't BMFX run out of Lafayette?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, BMF. But the other guy, he had a ring. I don't know if he got it sold or not. He'd been wrestling down WCWO.
Brett Havoc.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause I remember. Yeah, I saw he was selling his ring and stuff.
Yep.
Not too long ago, a few months ago or something like that.
I think it was called Infinity Pro, if I remember right.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of good promotions, but me and Luke, we've also wrestled, and I'm sure every wrestler has wrestled for
Guy Lombardo.
some bad promotions as well. It's not always sunshines and rainbows with
You win,
No,
lose
the
some.
independent wrestling.
How do independent promotions in Indiana compare to the promotions you go to out of state?
Right, like I said, even in Indiana, it's hit and miss. In Ohio, Michigan, it's all hit and miss. I mean, I don't know if they really. Obviously, there's different workers in each each state.
I mean like by being like a good promotion or like a bad experience, like a bad promotion is like is Indiana like is there independent scene?
There's the good and the bad.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I've wrestled. Don't get me wrong. I've wrestled for a lot of good promotions in Indiana, but I've also wrestled for promotions that you go there once and you're like, oh, I won't be back here. You know.
We've been to one before like that, so I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Not going to like mention any
No,
names.
no. Hey, sometimes it happens.
well, we didn't have a bad
The
experience.
CWF was the other one in Lafayette. CWF
Crash Justin.
used to run in Lafayette. Now he runs in Carthage. Guy Lombardo is his
Does
name.
yeah, but does he remember what promotion was the guy we just named who was selling the ring?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, Marcus, do you know what the name of the promotion was Brett Havoc had the ring with? Love the WrestleMania shirt.
Oh hell yeah! Got it at Target. It's a nice shirt. Got the Macho Man.
I got me a Rock and Roll Express shirt when they were in town.
You get it autographed?
No, I got one of the posters autographed.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
I got it hanging up over here.
Got to, man.
Then we got our new shirts.
Oh
Dang.
sweet, there you
And
go.
then this is the back of them.
I saw that. I saw that on Facebook. That's cool.
Switched it up a little bit. And try to get it on the back, get a little bit more promotion because
Oh yeah.
we see a lot of. I'm glad because most wrestlers that have shirts, we see them, but we've seen them on them. Like we ran you in Greenfield, and you had one. You had
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Jordan James is wore out to the ring. Dex,
Yep.
Kripke a couple
Kripke.
times.
Kripke at OVW.
Yep. Marcus says he don't remember. He said he knew Hadley ran shows for a while in Lafayette as well years ago.
Okay.
Have you ever worked with him?
Hadley,
Yeah.
I've been on shows with him. I've never wrestled him or been
I'll
in
tell
a
you,
match with him.
that dude's crazy.
And he like the president
Yeah.
Hadley or something. Yeah.
Comes out with a briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, he gets that crowd going.
Yeah.
And he's high intensity from the time he steps in the building to the time he leaves. He's just like that the whole time.
Yeah, I think he wrestled JKO at that NGW a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah, JKO. We was talking to JKO the next day, and he was telling us about it.
Yeah.
'Cause he was down there they had two shows down there that weekend.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did like a memorial tournament.
Do you guys know any more matches that's going to be on this IPW show Saturday?
Oh shoot, I don't know if I do know. I'm not real sure.
Thug and Savior.
Oh yeah, Thug and Savior, they're wrestling. They've been kind of feuding here, and like they're gonna have a great match. They always get the crowd real into it. Ace Mob Thug, he's definitely one of the hometown favorites in Muncie. I mean, he really gets the crowd going. And then Savior, Jansen, you guys have had him on. He's just getting better each month too.
Yeah, we got to see him that night. Was at the show. That was our first time getting to see him live as well.
Savior, he beat Madman Fulton not too long ago.
That's a big win,
right? Yeah.
Shout out Jansen.
Yeah.
IPW show on Saturday. It starts at what, 7 p.m. I think bell time.
Yeah, doors open at 6 and bell at 7.
If you're around the Muncie, Indiana area, if you like pro wrestling, go check them out.
Yes, sir. We run
doors open. I
good
think
show.
Doors open at 6.
Yeah.
Bell time at 7. I can't remember ticket prices, but
$10.
yeah, $10. Hey,
Admission, yeah.
you can't go wrong. Go watch pro wrestling for $10.
Right.
I mean, I've been some of the best shows I've been to have been independent shows.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been to a lot of WWE shows and stuff, but I mean, don't get me wrong, they're fun to go to.
Yeah, you can't beat them.
But like you said, when you're in a small building and everybody just gets into it, it's a cool atmosphere.
Right.
Yeah.
Because wrestling, it's becoming more mainstream, but it's not as popular as it once was, and I'm glad to see it, coming back. And it's always nice when you get a group of 100+ people that all enjoy wrestling.
I think like right now is like the best time to be a wrestling fan.
Yeah, it's a new boom.
For sure.
It's a new boom. It's a little different though than what it was in the 90s.
Right.
But it's different. Well, one thing for sure, definitely worldwide now. I mean, it's more huge in other countries than it is here in the United States right now.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Yeah, India and places like that, it's just went nuts. So, but it's a global product,
Right.
especially WWE. But the independent scene growing, and I think it's going to help with Ring of Honor coming back, and if they do it the right way, I think that'll help. It need more places for talent. I mean,
Yeah.
not everybody can go to AEW, not everybody can go to WWE.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
think it's kind of talent-wise and worker-wise, it's kind of flooded right now. I mean, everyone wants to be a pro wrestler, but not everyone wants to. They want to be pretend pro wrestlers,
They don't want to put in the work that you got to put in.
Right. It's kind of, I don't know. Back then, you had to actually earn your way in. Now it just seems like just anyone can kind of work their way into the business.
I know, like WrestleMania just passed, and I know through WrestleMania, like that whole week, there's like wrestling shows everywhere,
Especially down
like in that
Dallas,
city.
yeah.
Have you thought about trying to get booked on like some of them shows?
See, I
Some-
think
like,
it would be cool.
Maybe sometime. I just think that experience would probably be cool.
Right. Yeah. I think it would be. I mean, that'd be awesome to
'Cause
go down.
they had a show like right after WrestleMania ended on Sunday night. They had a show at midnight
Yeah.
down there.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
I just think to go down there and experience that would be pretty awesome.
If it made sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of guys, they rush down there to try to get looked at, but end up spending, dropping money and coming
Yeah.
home with nothing to show for it, which, I mean, that's unfortunate, but it'd be cool. But if it made sense, I'd do it.
Yeah, you'd have to
Right.
before you could spend that like you said, spend that kind of money to travel.
Yeah. Just going down there and hoping
And
something works out for you. That's not, that's not going to
and
get you anything.
and the problem with that is too, you don't know the guys.
Yeah.
So you don't know if it's somebody you can trust or if it's.
Right.
I hate to say it because there's bad promoters out there. There's good promoters
For
out there.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like in anything.
Hopefully, we'll get a WrestleMania here in Indiana in the next 5-6 years. I hope.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Pat
I'm surpri-
McAfee could try to pull some strings, get us
Yeah.
one.
Get us
He's-
some Lucas
hell,
oil.
he's probably the most over babyface WWE has right now,
Yeah.
and he's not even a full-time wrestler.
Right.
Wait, what was your favorite match at WrestleMania, man?
My favorite match. was probably that match, and then I really liked the Edge and AJ Styles match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Tony? What'd you like? What was your?
I had 2 or 3, and I told Chris today after matter of fact, I watched WrestleMania the second day again today.
I just got done watching it. That's what we had on the TV.
I really like that the 3-way tag with
Orton and
yeah.
Riddle.
After seeing it the second time, I really liked that. Of course, Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch was real good, and
That was my favorite match. That was
a good one.
phenomenal. I mean,
For sure. That was the one.
of course that, and then Cody and Seth. That was a great match.
yeah. What'd you guys think of the Ronda Rousey Charlotte Flair match?
Yeah. I'll be honest. I like Ronda Rousey because she is Ronda Rousey, but I don't know. I just can't.
I don't like her style.
Yeah, I can't get behind it. Like I don't know.
Oh, there's something about it. For some reason, to me, it's hard to watch.
It wasn't my favorite match, but I kind of liked it a little bit because it was more like a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't really it wasn't your typical wrestling match.
To be honest, I think the Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville.
That
I
was-
love that.
that was
match.
cool.
that was entertaining. Yeah, it is awesome.
Whole jackass crew going.
Yeah. It was awesome, and the Stone Cold Kevin Owens.
Could you believe that Stone Cold took some of the bumps he took?
Yeah, dude. he-
The suplexes on the
Yeah.
outside. You still got it.
Yeah.
And they came back out the other night.
Yeah.
Dude, there were grown men crying when he came out. Like,
Hell
he,
yeah.
He was.
I think it might have been definitely. I think it's a top 10 WrestleMania. Some people think it's top 5.
Yeah, it was a lot better than the previous one.
I think so.
Yeah, it was really good.
Marcus Fine said Johnny versus Sammy thoughts.
See, I think
It wasn't the best wrestling match, if you want to call it wrestling.
right.
But entertainment wise,
Yes.
I thought it was hilarious.
entertainment wise, I loved it. It was
Yeah. I mean, it was, and I think Sami Zayn, he's great. He made it work. Who else would have been able to
And
make
you know-
that work?
and you don't want every match on a show to be the same. You want things to be different. If everything's the same, you're not going
Yeah,
to
if you
football fans.
It was Johnny Knoxville. You
Yeah.
can't expect a 5-star match, you know.
Well,
Now, tomorrow, he done better than I thought he would.
For sure.
that's what Bully Ray.
Logan Paul looked better than I thought he would. I'll give Logan Paul some credit. He looked better than I thought he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
But dude, Pat McAfee.
Yeah, he.
If he wasn't doing so good with his talk shows, I think he would do it full time, and I think he'd be a huge star.
Yeah.
They sang his damn entrance song the whole match. The crowd did. It was crazy. The Vince coming out.
Oh my god, he took the worst stunner.
Look, that's what Bruce said. That stunner on Vince was horrible, though.
That's what Bully Ray said. He said that the first night, and I think because of Cody Rhodes coming out and Stone Cold wrestling, that night was epic. But he thought the second night the show was fun. It was a lot of fun. So, and that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Marcus Fine said that big ass mousetrap.
What a finish. I enjoyed night 1 a lot better than night 2, honestly, but both nights were, they were both good nights.
yeah, there's a guy that I follow that reviews wrestling, and he's a big AEW guy for the most part. Usually they get all 8s, and WWE usually gets like 6s. So no matter what, usually, but he give night 1 of WrestleMania 8.5, and he give the second night about 7.8. So I think that was pretty fair.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
thought it was pretty fair, especially coming from him because he's not a WWE guy at all.
I like the second night a little bit better than I liked the first night.
Huh.
But I thought both of them were real good. For
Right.
some reason I like the second night a little bit better.
I liked it. It was different though. I mean, like Chris said, it was 2 completely different shows. So I like
Plus,
that.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a big Pat McAfee fan.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you guys feel?
I
about
watch McAfee show almost every day.
Yeah.
If I'm not watching, it's usually on in the background while I'm working on my show.
Wait, how did you feel about the Brock and Roman match? The ending.
I think that's why WrestleMania
I thought
2,
it was good, but
I didn't
think,
like it.
well, it was a good match. The ending was just abrupt.
Yeah.
But I think after reports, I think Reigns might have been hurt.
Yeah.
So I think the match was supposed to maybe go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because it was a good match and it was getting going, and then all of a sudden, boom.
over.
Yep.
I feel like it was definitely like very predictable, which is okay. I mean,
I think he's going to be a big star. Braun Breaker.
oh yeah, they're pushing him for sure.
Did you guys watch any of that Stand and Deliver?
I haven't seen it now.
It was a good show. We done a live watch along in reaction for that on Saturday morning.
Breaker beat Dolph, right? Or Breaker
Okay.
became the champ. Who'd he wrestle?
He didn't that night. He beat Dolph, won that match on Stand and Deliver, and then on Monday Night Raw, Breaker beat Dolph.
Oh,
Beat
it was
Dolph.
on-
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then last night, Dolph Ziggler, not Dolph Ziggler, Braun Breaker beat Walter or Gunther.
I bet that was a good match.
And the reports are today that Gunther is going up to the main roster. There's probably SmackDown.
I like Walter. He's a brutal wrestler.
Those chops.
Bruce McGar, the best WrestleMania in a long time. I agree. Like we were talking earlier, probably the next best one we could think of was 30.
Yep.
Daniel Bryan, like when he won, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was. I think Carmelo Hayes, they didn't mention him on NXT.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's moving up.
I think he's moving up also.
Have you ever wrestled either one of these guys you're going to be taking on Saturday?
No, I've not wrestled Cody Hawk or DNA. It'll be a great experience. It'll be even better.
I don't
once we
think we've
win.
have we seen. I don't think we've seen Cody Hawk yet, have we?
No.
I know we've seen DNA. We've seen DNA a couple times.
Yeah. I've seen
We
Cody
saw him
Hawk.
at- We
I've
saw
seen him-
DNA in Greenfield at Summit Pro,
Summit, yeah.
and then he was at Warrior Pro Wrestling as well.
Yep.
He's part of that black market with Blake Moneyright and them.
Yeah, no, we're happy to face some vets though.
Yeah, but like a guy like Cody Hawk, I mean, he's trained, John Moxley, and he's been through it, done it all. So
Kerry Johnson says, since you're both early in your careers, talk about some of your best matches you've had so far.
oh yeah, that's a good. I'd say I don't know if this is my best match, but my favorite match I've had is me and Luke had a hardcore match. We just went out there, beat the shit out of each other, had fun. The crowd was all into it. That's my most fun match. And my best match, I mean, Wrestling Thug. I mean, he's a ring general, so that was a really good match I've had with him. Had a triple threat, me, Luke, and Savior. That was a fun match, real good match. Wrestling the highlight reel, we've had some good matches with them, good battles.
I
What's
I
your
agree.
best
I
match?
agree 100% with that because my favorite's the hardcore match with you,
Yeah.
and then I'd say probably the triple threat with Jansen, and then I mean we've had a lot of
Good matches. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I think
I don't know nothing. I feel like nothing compares to like the energy in that crowd for the hardcore match, man. It was something else.
It was definitely fun.
What about when you guys won the title?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
a good
that
match
was-
too because like Luke's saying, if the crowd is in it, I think that's a crowd really makes or break a match. I mean, if the crowd's not in it, then no matter what you do, no matter what moves you're doing, it's not going to be a fun match.
That's why I was surprised that they were able to do so many shows and stuff without fans during
Yeah.
COVID, because the fans are such a big part of pro wrestling.
Yeah, even watching those matches without the crowd, it's just like
It's not
it's
the
hard.
same.
It's hard not to turn it off.
Yeah.
That's why I still think they've done McIntyre a little wrong, because he carried the company through all that, and as soon as the fans get back, he don't have the title no more.
Never got his moment, yeah, but I think he'll get his.
I think he'll get it.
But yeah, that match against Southern Discomfort, I mean, it was still cage match. I mean, it was brutal. We got our asses beat, but at the end of the day, we walked out on top, held the championships high. And that's the way. Well, you can beat us down, but we won't quit. And at the end of the day, we're going to be standing with our hands in the air.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen it on video, and the crowd went crazy. So
Yeah.
Have you wrestled Dex Royal?
Yeah, I've wrestled Dex at in the Young Guns tournament. Luke wrestled Dex at the Young Guns tournament. He's a good competitor. He's athletic. I mean, I think I got his number though. If we ever face again, I've got Dex Roy's number.
I know. Jawan Thomas and Dex were going out there for a while down at the WCWO.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, get to wrestle Jawan and Jordan James on Friday. We take him on.
That's going to be a good match. Hopefully they. Hopefully I can find it online somewhere because I'm not going to be able to make it down there Friday.
I think they're still streaming it. I believe on their Facebook Live
when they don't get kicked off.
Yeah.
That's why I don't stream them. Like when we do the live shows at the wrestling, I just stream on YouTube and Twitch. I don't mess with Facebook.
Yeah.
Because if you mess with Facebook, you got to mute. Like when your entrance song, when you come out, I'm going to have to mute it.
Yeah, because they'll take it down.
Yeah, they're so.
So then you're sitting there the whole time muted. You know what I mean?
Listening to nothing. Yeah.
And as a commentator, you do a lot of talking as they're coming to the ring. Well, now you don't get to, and
and that's when the announcer announces them.
It made the show not flow. So I was like, we'll just do it on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, and they don't kick you off that.
On YouTube, since I'm not monetized,
Right.
You get a thing, but it don't do nothing.
Yeah,
It just if once you get monetized, if ads play on them videos, the money would go to them.
Right.
got you.
Or
Yeah,
if it ever gets to that point, I'll be doing fine anyway. So
Yeah.
if it gets to that point where I want that, I'll be doing good.
Hell yeah.
Marcus Fine said, "Is your hardcore match online?"
It is on YouTube, I believe. Yeah.
yeah.
I think there's a couple different videos of it online.
And then we got Brett Coons with another one. What do you boys think of the cage? Brent, I'll give you guys a shout out because I saw a video of the cage. And it looked like you guys did have a pretty nice cage that night.
Yeah, I mean that's the only cage match I've been in. It is a good cage. I mean, it does take a long time to set up. What you're gonna have that with any cage. I mean, you don't unless you got WWE money where it can just be lowered down.
Yeah.
But I love cage matches, honestly.
It was a cool
actually that was
experience.
my second cage match. I was in.
And like that was like with the death match there WCWO. It took them a few minutes to get set up for that before you
I feel like any of the gimmick matches, you kind of
Yeah.
gotta prepare for them, so the crowd doesn't get hurt, workers don't get hurt. I mean, workers are gonna get hurt no matter what, but
Yeah,
You guys have anything else you want to plug or talk about before we get out of here?
No, I mean, I think we're all good.
Yeah, do you got anything else?
Make sure they plug the show again for Saturday.
Yeah, support
Yeah.
support all wrestling. IPW Delaware County Fairgrounds, April 9th. Come on
7.
out.
7.
Yeah, it starts at 7. Doors open at 6.
Yep.
Tickets $10. Then come to the WCWO shows every Friday. If you're down in Indianapolis or if you want to make the drive up there, come on to there because they run great shows every Friday.
Also Saturday night, if you're close to Jeffersonville, Indiana, go check out Flex for Bubba 2.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be a great show. Rikishi's going to be there, but not even that. It's going to be a great show. It's for a great cause to help a little boy out that's had a rough life. So if you can get to that show, go check it out. If you can't get there and you want to watch wrestling, we'll be streaming that show live on our YouTube and Twitch channels.
Hell yeah.
Sunday we'll be in Greenfield, Indiana. They Summit Pro puts on a good show as well. Come out there and check that out. I think it's $10 as well.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it's $10 for Summit Pro. But they put on a good show. It's on a Sunday afternoon. Starts like at 4:00, and by 6:30 you're on your way home. That's one cool thing I do like about Sunday shows is that they start earlier in the day.
Right. Not real late at night. Yeah.
All right. If you don't, well, where can they find you at? Social
Facebook,
media.
just Dalton Love.
Yep. Luke Sleishman.
And then I've YouTube. You can find our matches, just Dalton Love Wrestling or Luke Savage Wrestling or Savage Love. Type that in wrestling, and you'll find matches on there.
Yep.
Then Instagram, Dalton Love 32.
If you're looking to book a tag team, hit one of them up. They won't disappoint you.
Yeah, we're an exciting tag team to watch. We'll bring some action to your show.
Most definitely. Definitely promoters out there, hit these guys up. They'll put on a good show for you.
I appreciate you guys having us
Yep.
on.
Thank you guys so
And
much.
you guys are welcome to come on anytime. If you just want to just come over and shoot like promotional videos and stuff, we can do that stuff.
Right on.
Just hit me up and we can set it up.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man.
I want to thank everybody for joining us now. We've had quite a few people in the comment section. Had quite a few people watching. We appreciate the support. Go to Gonzo Sports Room on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. On Facebook and Twitch, please hit the follow and like buttons. If you check out our podcast, please rate and review. We greatly appreciate that. We are live tonight's Wednesday. So we'll be live here in just about 3 hours at 11 p.m. Eastern with our sports talk show, GSR Gonzo Sports Room. Then we're live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern with Easy Money, a sports betting show.
Oh, you got
That's all we're live on Thursdays, just that show. So
got the glasses out.
maybe an interview. We're working on an interview for Thursday, or for tomorrow, but not sure for yet. So we might have a surprise for tomorrow. But thanks for watching. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank Dalton and Luke for coming and joining us tonight.
Hey, see you guys.
And
Thank you guys.
we'll see you guys
Savage
next time.
Love out.